Hari Om. I had not heard this word called lockdown before. I'm sure neither did you. But we are living this lockdown now just because of a tiny, invisible, microscopic virus called the coronavirus. I dealt with another human emotion yesterday about human greed. So today, let's look at another emotion within us which needs to be corrected. That is discrimination. Virus inside the physical form, inside the body, it's for the scientists to resolve. It's for the scientists to see. But what about the virus inside the mind? That's discrimination. How will we treat it? We need to treat that. No scientist can treat the discrimination virus inside us. So today we will talk about the human emotion called discrimination. Let's sweep this virus within our minds, within our personalities completely. Anthropologists can discuss about human species. Even they know, even they say that we all are one. There is no discrimination besides some structures of bones or structures of the body. But we dehumanize each other by discriminating each other. The habit of dehumanizing is monstrous in us. The essence and properties of human will remain the same in all humans, no matter how we look, how differently we look, or what we wear, or how differently we wear, and what we eat. Our mental activity should result in affection and acceptance of one another. Have we realized that we are ignorant about other cultures, about others, their lifestyles? Same is with others, because it is a human menace, a problem of discrimination. We need to understand that we all appear differently, born out of the same parents. Look at our Indian gods, whom we revere, we worship, we love. Shiva appears so differently. Lord Shiva appeared so differently. That was a reason that Daksha discriminated him, and they lost Sati in that process. Krishna appeared differently, a blue body. Hanuman appears different. Ganesha appears different. But our ancient scriptures have not taught us to discriminate them. But why are we discriminating the races, the people, their languages? Why are we joking at them? It is a racial prejudice, and that is a sin or a negative karma that we create. In our spiritual essence, we all are one and we all are same. We are equal to one another. The coronavirus, when we heard first, what happened? Weren't we discriminating? The entire globe was discriminating one another. The entire globe was discriminating people and their races. There were jokes, there were videos, there were horrible stories going around. And discriminations begins within us, right from childhood. Somewhere innocently we are raised that way, that we discriminate within ourselves, within our own family members, within our own siblings. And from siblings it goes on to people of different races and people. While we do that, we do not realize that we have similarity within ourselves. We are created by one and the only same God, the Creator. the intelligence of the universe that has created all of us. Just because we appear differently to each other, we are not enemies to each other. Now, see what has happened. This tiny, microscopic, invisible creature, a demonic virus, is saying, you all are one. This virus has put all the humans together as if we are caged inside, together. And all the races, all the language people, all the countries are fighting against this one unseen virus. So who has given birth to this virus? We, by the thought, by the practice, by the habit of discriminating one another. There is no acceptance in us. When we accept each other, the acceptance gives birth to affection, and affection gives birth to the divine love that we should exercise on each other. Why not spend this isolation period, this quarantine time, just thinking about the discriminations that we might have practiced, lived, thought, even in our thought forms? Maybe we had just thought about someone in a very different way. So we are to be blamed for that negative energy that we created. So let's think about that, the word called discrimination, that how am I responsible for that? Maybe a little bit. How can I change myself, and how can I avoid, release and erase, finally erase this discrimination from my thoughts, from my mind, from my life, and then from my world? If I'm able to do that, then I'm sure I'm letting this virus eliminate from my life. Think about it, ponder on this until we meet next time. Namaste.